Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. And tonight, we'll see the Memphis Grizzlies as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at Target Center. I'm Brian Anderson. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, Allie LaForce is our reporter. And here's Memphis's starting group. Jalen Wells out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Edey. And it's Coward in at the shooting guard position. And for Minnesota, Randall and Gobert are in the middle. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. Well, 2 of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Morant. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Shooting one, just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, BA, way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
Really left him alone that time.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
And it's Morant missing. And here's Minnesota now. Pick this pocket. Edey with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. Here's Morant. And down it goes. 2 points. Morant's got 5 points.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Pass to Randall. Out to DiVincenzo. No good on the 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
From deep, Morant. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Inside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Well, I like to see when guards come inside. DiVincenzo trying to send a message with that hoop.
Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And here's Edwards outside. He buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Edwards for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Morant. That one's off. Still out of sync.
You won't see that from him very often. Missing the bunny like that.
Outside for Randall. Outside, DiVincenzo. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Edey. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Minnesota leading by 9. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. The topic at hand, Ja Morant. His ability to completely dominate at times because he's so athletic and aggressive. Coach said we can't let him live in the lane. We have to keep bodies in front of him and make him work for everything he gets. Brian, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Asumu's checked in. an area of the floor where Jaden McDaniels really excels. Defense.
Yeah, he's a strong perimeter defender. He's got great length, good anticipation, and he's competitive. I mean, those are the things that allow him to shut guys down on occasion.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Back to Tsumu. Oh, got a piece of it. Morant with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Here's Wells, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Minnesota leading by 8. Outside Edwards. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey finds Morant. McDaniels from long range. To get it again. Boy, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
Morant with the slam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
A minute 20 left in the first. For Minnesota, they've got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. McDaniels from long range. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Here's Wells. Off target from three-point range. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Here's Tsumu. For 3, Randall. And it's Coward with a rebound. Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Morant. McDaniels with the rebound.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
And the basket by Tsumu.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Morant. Aldama, the pass to Wells. Outside Morant. Here's Coward, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Randall. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Left side, Morant. Here's Aldama. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. Back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves. What do you think, guys?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And Jerome has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 11 on the court for the Grizzlies. They've got Gigi Jackson, also Brandon Clark out there, and it's Prosper in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Spencer. 4-3, and it's Tsumu with the rebound. Pass to Conley. Outside Reed. He shoots it, and Conley gets it to go. The assist by Reed. Conley's got his first points of the night.
Nice to see Conley receive the dime for once. He's normally the one dropping dimes.
The Timberwolves lead by 11. Now Randall, the 3. That shot is off. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall.
That was just a bad pass. There's no other way to describe it. It happens, but that was bad.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
Conley looking for an opening. Here's Shannon. Minnesota again missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it's in there.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for Shannon.
Let's go, boys.
Here's Reed for three. Conley cleared away by Wells. Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Jackson. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And it's Randle with the jam.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his
Let's go,
playmaking.
boys.
He's worked on trying to see
Like,
things
share,
as they
subscribe.
develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
Now here's Edwards. He has 6. Reed, good. Reed's gotten his first basket of the night.
You can't allow Reed to get that kind of positioning. He's got great touch down there.
Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Jackson. Randle pulls down the board.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. The Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Back to you, Ryan.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for DeSumo. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Con. Edie's checked in for Memphis. Aldama comes in for Jackson. Now here's Randle. Give him 8.
1-2, 1-2.
Fires the three, and that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Taking it. Himself, Randall, changes who he is when the jumper goes in.
It's Wells on the wing. McDaniels covering. Wells, that's good. Wells has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He gets it where he wants it and takes it up strong.
Pass to Edwards. All alone. The rebound by Edey.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
And it's Coward missing. The Timberwolves lead by 8. McDaniels from long range. And it's Coward with a rebound. Coward's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wing shot on the way. Edey inside, defended by Gobert. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And Minnesota making a change here. Asumu's checked in. The Timberwolves lead by 8. Here's DiVincenzo, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
First one falls. That one misses. Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Coward. He can't hit that time. Here's Dosunmu. And Edey with a block. Here's Coward. McDaniels covering. Pass to Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Dosunmu picks one up.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
And Morant drops them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Out to DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. DiVincenzo's got 4 points this quarter.
And the three-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense.
The skill, the grace, Morant.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Shot is up. Here's Aldama. No good from outside. 3 on 3 with 2 seconds left. And the layup good by Edwards. Edwards got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And so it's Minnesota ending the quarter up 10. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 10-point game. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Morant.
What I love about DiVincenzo defensively is his competitive spirit. This guy loves to battle and compete.
Many players have size. So what makes Rudy Gobert such a good interior defender, Clark?
Well, size is part of it, clearly, B.A., but timing is the big thing. And then awareness, recognition of what the situations are and being able to adjust your body position accordingly. And then anticipation. I mean, timing and anticipation, awareness, those are the things that make really good defenders.
That one misses for Gobert.
Look, we all know Rudy Gobert is a force on defense, but you can't afford to ever ignore this guy. I mean, he's got the physical gifts to make problems anywhere on the floor.
Here's Coward. He's scoreless. Takes the 3. And another miss by Memphis. Minnesota leading by 12. Pass to Edwards. Down low. Here's Gobert. Grizzlies with the rebound. Coward's got his 5th rebound in this one. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Gobert. Gobert hammers it home.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
And that's Morant for you. Not settling. When he sees the opening, he goes for it.
Here's DiVincenzo to the paint. And Edey with a block. Aldama in the post. Randall's there. Aldama no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
DiVincenzo can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. He's playing bigger than his listed height. He's doing work on that glass.
It's tipped. Edwards finds McDaniels. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards has got 3 assists tonight.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Minnesota leading by 13. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. For 3, Randall. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
For Randall, another bucket. Continues to expand his offensive game.
There's the triple. Aldama, no good. Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Outside Edwards. And he dunks it down.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And it's Morant missing. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Ja Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that. So I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Back to you guys.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Morant is tough to contain without fouling, especially when he's attacking the rim.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
The free throw drops for Morant. And Morant drops them both. Here's DiVincenzo. 9 points in the game. Randall outside. Back to Edwards. And he gets that one. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And Minnesota with possession here. After the basket by Memphis. Out to DiVincenzo. 3-pointer off the mark. Grizzlies trail by 20. Here's Wells. No good on the triple. Pass to McDaniels. Wells on the double team. Back to DiVincenzo. To the inside. Randall. And it's Coward with a rebound. Coward's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Morant. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And 12 points for Rudy Gobert.
It's like running into an immovable object. Gobert setting that pick nicely.
Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. The shot's good.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Here's Morant. Got it. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Outside McDaniels. McDaniels got the loose ball, but that'll be a backcourt violation. And Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Ingles comes in for Julius Randle. And Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for McDaniels. Then for Memphis, Jackson, he's checked in for Aldama. And Jerome subbed in for Ja Morant. Down low. The kick out to Edwards. Puts up a three, and that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. Edwards has got 15.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Grizzlies, Ty Jerome is out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Jackson, then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Prosper in at the center position, locking down the middle. Jerome, no good. Randall deciding where to go with it, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ty Jerome. That's his first foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Anderson's checked in for Minnesota. And the Grizzlies shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Pass to Prosper. Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Clark. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, no good. Well, the Timberwolves shooting is around 55% so far. Dosunmu for 3. Another miss by Minnesota. Dosunmu's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on G.G. Jackson. That's his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And Shannon gets it to go.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Gets the 3 to fall.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
To the paint. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Phillips is checked in for the Timberwolves. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. From the arc. Jerome, no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Outside Conley. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Phillips. Shot clock at 5. Off target with the 3. High arcing shot and the layup by Morant. Morant's got 29 points.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Conley passes to Dosunmu. The steal. Pass to Morant. The rebound by Phillips. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Ingles, he's checked in for Phillips. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Shannon. The three ball drains the triple. Shannon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Conley's so good at running the offense. Does a nice job hitting guys in their spots.
Morant with it, picked up by Reed. With the floater. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he knocks down the first one. And Minnesota making a change here. Highland's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Outside, Ingles. Pass to DeSumo. And Zach Edey gets a whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. Shot clock at 6. Inside. And Reed with a basket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Sharp recognition that time by Conley. Tell you what, he always makes the right play.
Here's Morant. Yep, that one goes. Morant's got 33.
He's hard to stop when given any room to operate at all.
Pass to Shannon. Lets the 3 fly. Counted from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Morant. Up and over Conley. The rebound by Ingles.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Outside Conley. A slam dunk by Reed.
Rising up to throw it down. Great timing, Reed, that time.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Morant, no good. And so Conley will bring it up for the Timberwolves.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it's Edey missing. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Outside Conley. Here's the 3. Connects from downtown.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Here's Conley. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Pass to Shannon. Outside, Ingles. That 3's off the mark.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And it's Coward missing. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Outside Conley. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Young is out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Keyshawn George. Then it's Sarr, and it's Davis in at the power forward position. And for the Warriors, Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Curry is out there with Moody, and it's Santos in at the 3, the small forward. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Here's Butler. Sinks that one from the post.
And how about the floater there from Butler? That shot is deadly. You just never know when he's going to use it.
Here's Koulibaly, defended by Moody. A nice shot by Young.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now, here is Young. Knocks down the step-back J. Young's got his second bucket.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
It's stolen by Davis. Outside for George. Now the Warriors moving it up. Pass to Green. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. Tim, this is going to hit home, and I'm sorry about it, but it's going on 5 decades since the Washington Wizards have enjoyed a 50-win season.
Kevin, you're breaking my heart. A couple generations have passed. So if this rebuild requires some patience, fans in the DMV are saying, what's a few more years?
And it's Davis missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Curry way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
And finished off by Davis.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Tim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponents. And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Young with no one around. Buries it from 3-point range. Young's got 7 points.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Curry with the bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take his chance to talk to his guy. And so Young will bring it up for Washington. Trailing by 2, and George kicks to Davis. Pass to Young. The 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
And that's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc.
It's Curry with the drive. Count that bucket. He's got 11. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside, George. Back to Young. From past the arc. They grab their own miss. Sarr gets the bucket.
That board looked easy for Sarr at 7-1. You expect second chance opportunities like that.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, the Warriors are trying to maximize maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Young, following the basket by Stephen Curry. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game, 4 for 6. Green deciding where to go with it. Puts up a 3, and Stephen Curry gets the 3. Curry's got 16.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Here's Koulibaly trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for the Wizards. Green against Davis. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Butler. One-on-one fast break. And there's Green on the assist by Butler.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Back to Young. Halt the run. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Curry, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And Curry's not the biggest guy, but he can sense the contact coming and makes the adjustment.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Vukcevic is checked in, and it's Riley in for Keyshawn George.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
And that one, good.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways we're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Riley passes it to Johnson. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Johnson's got his second bucket of the game to go. Curry outside, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in a tie. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
So on the floor for Washington, Anthony Davis is out there with Riley. Then there's Carlton Carrington. Then it's Johnson. And it's Vukcevic in at the center position.
And as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
There's a screen. Johnson, wide open, he fires. The three-pointer, no good. And so Horford will bring it up for the Warriors. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Washington trailing. Pass to Carrington. And you watch Buck Carrington, you know, Tim, for a young player, he has got a real feel for this game.
Yeah, Kevin, he quickly processes things out there. He's got great anticipation at both ends. And I'll tell you what, he's just getting started.
And he makes the first. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question. It's become something that's a priority for teams now, and I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
That's terrific. Kept alive. Here's Horford. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Washington has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Vucevic. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
A sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Outside, Porzingis. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Porzingis has got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
And bringing the aggression and the energy, two things you like to see from Porzingis.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
And the Warriors with some changes. Peyton, he's checked in for Horford. And Stephen Curry subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Sar's checked in for Washington. Young comes in for Carlton Carrington. On defense, the Warriors. Davis, the pass to Sar. Three-pointer. Podziemski grabs the board.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Here is Riley. No scoring in this one. And Sar throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sar makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
Johnson for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry kicks to Porzingis. Porzingis is double. No good on that one. The Wizards with the lead. Young dishes to Johnson. In the corner, it's Sar. Sinks the triple. Sar's got 7.
Well, Sar continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
Here's Podziemski. Washington with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Johnson with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Johnson can't hit. The Warriors shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Launches it. Curry's shot is off. Washington leading now by 5. High post Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Keyshawn George comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Koulibaly in for Riley. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Guys, back to you.
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Curry after the basket by Washington. Can they get it? Curry from 3.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Right wing, here's Riley, and they come right back with their own three-pointers. Riley's got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Wizards. It's Curry outside, and the Warriors, another three.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
Young against Curry. Shot from 12. It's good on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 9.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And the basket by Curry.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Warriors foul. Draymond Green. First personal foul. Third team foul.
The Wizards have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
2 shots.
The first one falls. Pajemski, he's checked in for Porzingis. And both free throws good for Riley.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
That is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Curry. Now, here is Young. 13 points in the game. From downtown, Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
And so it's the Washington Wizards heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Curry has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Moses Moody is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Santos in at the 3. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Goodness, Sarr is a different type of athlete.
Warriors trail by 9. So, Tim, the District of Columbia and the Wizards reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex, create an entertainment district, and implement safety and transportation upgrades. Really exciting stuff.
And here's George for 3. They get it again. Davis doing his thing inside.
And this is just AD doing what AD does, dominating the defense there and converting.
Curry outside. And the Warriors, another three.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
Young for three, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Green, the pass to Curry, fires from way outside. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to George. Now Sarr. The shot's good on the assist by George. Sarr's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass. Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
Koulibaly, no good. Warriors trail by 6 from deep three-point territory. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 42 in the game.
This is why you gotta be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
It's Davis on the wing, defended by Butler. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Wizards. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. One of the best defenders of his generation, Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question.
Davis, the pass to Sarr. The Wizards with another miss.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. GA here about 3 levels score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. And Santos gets it to go.
Oh, nice speed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
And Young kicks to Johnson. George sets a screen for Johnson. Here's Young. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Young's got 15 points.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Curry's shot is off. Washington's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
From the arc, connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Shoots the 3. Johnson can't get it to go.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Curry way outside, and the Warriors another 3. Wizards trail by 9. Young looking around. Johnson from outside, and Johnson missing again.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
And the basket by Curry.
It Doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Porzingis, he's checked in for the Warriors. .24 seconds left to play in the third. Butler against Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Over Butler. A shot by Johnson, no good. Takes a 3. And yep, another basket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. An historic feat during the quarter, launching and making a phenomenal number of three-pointers like never seen before. Only in the NBA. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Wizards trail by 15, so the Wizards 5 right now. Johnson is out there with Carlton Carrington. Then it's Anthony Davis. And there's Riley. And it's Vukcevic in at the center, locking down the middle.
And he'll get a head of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
That one goes. Count it. And the Warriors lead by 15.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
It's good.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
Here's Podziemski. No good on the 3. Wizards trail by 13. Down low. Here's Vukcevic. A shot off that time. Good work defensively by Horford. The Warriors shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Mr. Porzingis. Good on the bucket.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Young's checked in. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Wizards trail by 13. Here's Johnson, and he lays it straight in.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Butler deciding where to go with it from outside the arc. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Johnson up top, guarded by Horford. Pass to Young. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything.
And Curry, here we go. He gets it in there. And the Warriors lead by 11.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Just great intensity there. Butler just doesn't settle for simple finishes off the drive. He is trying to make a statement.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Now Zon. And the layup is off. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Curry fires and got it. Another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Let's lose a three. He drills the three.
Mano a mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
And that one is good.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Young! That does not go.
Yeah, and you expect him to make that one. I'm sure he expects it as well.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he plays with incredible determination. Want to is a skill, and he has it.
Stephen Curry, and another one.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Curry is inside. He's against Young, and he banks the layup in.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
That one drops.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. From way back, cleared away by George. Here's Koulibaly, defended by Moody. Goes up. Oh, he jams it in, leaving no room for error. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Alan LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Ooh.